ain't been up on the block in a minute. I been missing out the walk with the minute. I been building up the blocks like a million. Elliot got water dripping out the ceiling. Oh my God, boy he got a Glock. Oh my God, boy that boy on top. Sipping walk.
Pokemon ZA is dropping, and I wish I could just talk about the game, but niggas always bring this shit back to some Switch leaks, which, again, I love this community. What the fuck are we doing, y'all? Seriously. So besides all of the new coming levels of thought and care and integrating Pokemon society with regular niggas on the street in this new game that has, oh my god, bro. I don't think I've really been that excited about Pokemon since like Pokemon Go, to be honest. Besides all of this, besides all the polishing we're about to get, besides Pikachu's dumbass running around, I didn't mean for Pikachu to catch a stray there. At the end of the trailer, there was a statement saying releasing simultaneously worldwide in 2025. And niggas saw that shit and ran with it, and that's a fucking problem. They thought, a lot of people thought that this meant that the Switch 2 would be releasing at the same time, which I'm not gonna say that isn't a fallacy, even though I've been hearing a lot of stuff otherwise. I've heard a lot about the next Nintendo console being announced in this March, which I don't, we're gonna get into that in a second. I think that connecting Pokemon ZA to whenever this console is dropping isn't necessarily the wildest thing, considering that the new console is gonna need some new like frontline hitters on the field. There's no topping Breath of the Wild unless it's like a Breath of the Wild 3, for example, and then like with Mario Odyssey, we're probably gonna get probably gonna get a lot of sequels and hopefully some new IPs to carry the next console, so that makes sense. But I feel like people, oh my god, there's another thing. People said also, they saw Nintendo Switch systems because some of the announcements for Pokemon ZA contained that in the title. And again, y'all, Nintendo addresses the current Switch and Switch Online systems that way. So y'all are not cooking, please. Now, besides that, this new game is coming out, and honestly, I got PTSD from all the crazy shit that happened with, what was it? I got a lot of PTSD from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, to be honest with you, but that game was... They tried. I not to diss all the work that went into it. It was just like, wow, this does not run well. And now in this new game, we're getting another look at the Kalos region, which is, the layout is wild. You could, in the setting of the new game, you could be beating your dick, look out the window, and see like a Gyarados roaming the streets, which I think is really cool. We're getting new Mega Evolutions apparently, and I'm honestly just really excited for Pokemon to be spinning back the way it is. Like, again, I haven't felt this way about Pokemon since Pokemon Go, and that, bro, I miss the hard-ons it would give me, which pause, I mean in like a figurative sense, because that's how I express my energy towards things. To be honest with you, I just really hope we get some cool starters. We've gotten some sorry ones before. In my opinion, they're all like cute as hell, but I want my little niggas to be able to grow up and look like they can kill people. So, well, actually not really. It's cool if my Pokemon starts kawaii as shit, but like, I just want him to look a little menacing, you know? Let me know which starter y'all would go for, because I'm a little curious, because I'm a Mimikyu nigga myself, so I don't know. Back to the leaks, like, I love Pokemon, the aesthetic, the whole world, and like the little stories you get with each Pokemon, and I'd rather talk about it longer, and that's the thing that kind of irks me with all this. With 2020 being a few years past us, and 2024 being a prime year for general human ingenuity and pushing past limits and craft, why is Nintendo edging us? It makes no sense. Like, I'm starting to pay a little more attention to leaks, and when I took a step back to look, dog, there's a bunch of new reports claiming that the new console is gonna drop in March 2024, so this next upcoming month. And you know RGT, he's another nigga that I've seen because I started getting into making these videos on leaks in the first place, and he was talking about how he doesn't really consider himself a Nintendo channel and he doesn't really want to cover it that often. And forgive me if I'm paraphrasing, by the way, but I totally get the nigga, because a lot of y'all just come out the woodworks with these crazy ass claims and statements, and we know a good 1/4 of them bitches actually hold weight and the rest of them are just like, cope, to be honest with you. A little wild in my opinion, but I guess it's a part of the fun, you know? Just to reiterate, the newest leaks are claiming that they're going to have a release for the next Nintendo console in March, and the wild thing is, I feel like we've heard this before. The newest reports are coming from a news company called Nikkei, I believe. They originate in Japan, and they're receiving mad coverage talking about the possibility of the console dropping in March, and dude, apparently everybody on the scene's talking about this, or at least like looking into this, and I think I'm gonna have to spin back, bro. Between like binging Blue Lock and making sure I'm turning my assignments in on time, I just don't have all the time to pour it into this video, so the next one will probably discuss more of those links and details and any new information that comes up. Leave any links for the reports talking about this stuff in the description below. And yeah, I'm trying to expand what I talk about in my niches, because I feel like I'm gonna end up in a straitjacket if I keep talking about all the leaks and covering every single rumor that comes out from whatever rogue ass IP address on in the internet in the world. Whoa. So yeah, I got my tea. I'm gonna head back to honestly probably editing this. Thank you for watching. Much love. See you guys real soon. Make sure to take your time and most importantly enjoy yourselves. And I'll catch y'all on the flip. I'm gonna fuck. I'm so. Oh, that was horrible. Did that even go in my mouth? Whoa, pause.